Okay, let's do the tub video. The crazy world. Well, it's called The Disturbing World of Body Modifications. All I'm gonna say is I do wish that there was a body modification that made it so I don't have to go potty. Poop. I'm fine with peeing. Pooping is like such a chore. You know, it's a whole process. You gotta go to the bathroom, and then you got to wipe, which sometimes can be crazy, dude. I'm not even kidding. Like sometimes it's just excessive. You know, sometimes it's just like a marker, you know, drawn. I don't know. So that'd be a good body modification. I don't think that this is what the video is talking about. I think it's more talking about people with tattoos and piercings. But, you know, you could only wish. You could only wish. Only hope.
2 piercings. Well, 2.1 if you want to be statistical. This is
what is a 0.1 piercing?
Technically a body modification, but what about extreme body modifications? I'm talking about removal of fingers, eye tattoos, teeth sharpening, horns, and so much more. Today, we'll be talking about the disturbing world of body modifications. And
what's up with this dude? It doesn't tell you. I thought that he used to do like his face more often. How come he's gravitating towards this like VTuber thing? Maybe he's got camera shyness or something. Camera shininess. I don't know. Okay. Interesting.
Specific people who one could argue took things a bit too far. Also, this video is in no way shaming anyone on the list. You have your right to do whatever you want with your body. This video is just covering some shocking body mods. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Okay. Like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about disturbing body modifications, specifically people. Also, I have a song coming out March 10th featuring Funeral. If you want to tune into that, it'll be on the second channel and on Spotify and Apple Music, all of that. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get a lot more followers on Instagram. I posted a really cool picture of me. There it is. So if you want to go leave a like on it, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. Oh yeah, and by the way, I uploaded last week. I uploaded a Lizard Squad video. So if you want to go check that out after this, make sure to go check it out. Anyway, let's get started with the video. Anthony Loffredo. Anthony calls himself the Black Alien, although he's a white man. To be fair, he's tattooed from head to toe, including the white areas of his eyes. Wow. He's had surgeries, tattoos.
Could you imagine though, if alien? I think I said this before. If aliens were black, I saw like a TikTok about it. It was interesting, and they came back and they like dropped their people off. Like, hey, we're gonna take them home now. You know, and they go off to this like incredible like world, like with all this advanced technology. Of course, because to planet hop, you'd have to be very, you know, have a lot of cool stuff. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna take them back. You know, we left them here for you guys a while ago. You know, so that they can spread their knowledge and intelligence. And then they find out that we did bad things to them, and they left. Could you imagine? Jesus, I don't know. It'd just be weird.
Tattoos and other procedures done on him to gain self-confidence. He even told LAD Bible that it makes him feel more like himself. He's named his transformation the quote Black Alien Project. So what has he done to his body so far? Well, within a period of 9 years, he's split his tongue, gotten rid of his ears, nostrils, fingers to get that look of a claw, upper lip, and just recently he wanted to amputate.
He got rid of 2 of his fingers to make it like a claw. Oh my god.
His leg. He's also sharpened his teeth and dyed them purple in addition to changing the color of his eyes several times. According to him, all these body modifications are getting him closer to his quote Black Alien end goal. He's actually complained that restaurants are discriminating against him by refusing to serve him. Apparently
Yo, honestly though, I don't blame him. I do not blame him. Okay. I would too. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just like, what the fuck?
It's just too scary with all the tattoos that
I tried going to a local Chuck E. Cheese and they told me I had to leave. Oh yeah, how fucking terrible.
it makes people nervous. I mean, I think that's something you go into once you want to become a black alien. You should probably think about how the public's
he should be a white alien, asshole.
Normal guy. Maybe because he loves animals and reading, taking mirror selfies, getting regular workouts at the gym, and smoking occasionally. Loffredo was born in 1988, making him 34 years old now, and he's also from France. Little is known about Loffredo's family background other than the fact
I'm 33 years old and he looks like that. I look like this. Oh, I'm doing something wrong, guys. I should be doing better. Look at this guy.
That he lives with his mom. It seems he's still single. Fun fact, his nose was removed in Spain because France has apparently banned this procedure. He got his finger.
Well, I wonder why. I feel like stuff would get in your nose, right? I'd be scared of that. I don't know.
Fingers chopped off in Mexico in 2021.
What the fuck?
Getting surgeries on the back of his head in addition to the leg amputation.
Oh my God.
But what about work? It's reported that he worked for 1 year as a security guard before he moved on to transforming his body. I actually think it would be better for him to be security guard now. It'd be like the final boss security guard. They got to bring him out when scallywags are causing a scene. Anyway, let's head on to the next one.
I'd be scared.
Anderson, the daddy's girl from Dundee, Scotland, started getting tattoos as soon as she hit 18 years old and started her famous face blackout work at 21.
Jesus, how come it's all these white people trying to look black? Is that, I mean, like, we should cancel these guys, am I right?
Other than her face scarification, she split her tongue, which actually had to be done in Germany due to laws prohibiting the procedure in the UK. She also cut off the top of her ear cartilage. In her interview with Hobo Jack, Nadine says her face blackwork was made feminine specifically for her, and it's a big fuck you to the flowers and heart tattoos. What was her inspiration? She saw her father's fully tatted sleeves growing up, which she says were impressive. She told the US Daily that her father's tattoos inspired her Pinterest boards and other sites where she saved what she wanted to look like when she turned 18. A look at her Instagram page shows the extent of her tattoos, having 90% of her body covered in 2020. There's also no hint to her family life online, other than her mention of her dad's influence and her journey. Is she looking to add more ink? Yeah, definitely. She told the New York Post in 2020 that she was looking to add more ink under—
I'll be real with you, this one isn't as scary as the last guy. Sorry to that guy. Because like that probably sucks that people think you're scary, but I mean, people think I'm scary because I'm a 6'4" big fat goblin, so
her right eye. She recalls that the tattoo on her growing area was the most painful and difficult to manage, as she had to use makeshift diapers for a week. How about her scarifications? Nadine says healing them was quick but brutal, especially since she had to constantly fly in and out of Europe while bandaged up. She described the healing as a whitey affair, saying that she had to pour citric acid in the wounds to settle the scars.
What the
She's
fuck?
a full-time employed health assistant, so her tattoos don't affect her employability or ability to make money. She also recently joined the Woodstock Models, a career she never imagined herself in. According to her, modeling her tattoos shows the world what other people didn't have the balls to achieve.
I don't think it's about the balls to achieve it. I just think
Amber Luke has 90% of her body tatted with over 600 tattoos. She's famous for her blue inked eyeballs, a procedure that risked her going permanently blind as she couldn't see properly 3 weeks after the procedure. The 29-year-old Australian from South Wales has a split tongue and has extended earlobes that appear pointy from the silicone she had inserted. She explains that she battled body image issues while growing up, but her mother has always been by her side. The Instagram model shares her body modifications on her Instagram page. Interestingly enough, she was accused of narcotic supply in 2020, which captured global attention on her, but her tattoos eventually made her an internet star. She later got parole from her accusations in May of 2021, and in an interview with YouTuber Putra MG, she confirmed plans to either laser or black out her skin once she runs out of space, saying that she loves the black artwork.
And what happens if you ever like finish your whole body?
See, this is how we know capitalism's gone too far, guys. When you can pay for procedures like this, okay? We got people that are blind that can be cured with certain surgeries. Okay. Well, you got people coloring their fucking eyeballs blue. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
With all the tattoos?
I'm gonna eventually, I haven't decided whether I'm gonna laser it off or black it out yet.
No shit. Oh my god. Blacking it out.
Blacking out because I love blackout work.
What is the mental process that people go through? You know what I mean? Like, why do this? I don't understand it. Like, I truly don't get it. Well, whatever.
Amber is also on OnlyFans, which she says has been the most lucrative venture for her in comparison to her former topless waitress job. Her family's pretty unknown, but she says her mom has always been right by her side, especially during—
I don't mean to be rude, but I mean, fatherless behavior. I mean, makes sense. Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Ethan Bramble, the Instagram celebrity from Gold Coast, Australia, has proclaimed himself as the world's most modified youth. Ethan has confessed to almost choking to death during his tongue-splitting procedure and almost got blind from inking his eyeballs. Born on September 23rd, 1996, the internet celebrity with a following of over 200,000 on Instagram attended Irrawang High School in Raymond Terrace. He dated his high school sweetheart, Belfry, I'm not gonna pronounce that, from 2013 and proposed to her in 2017. No news of their breakup was shared, but as of 2019, when he was interviewed by Truly, he was dating another person named Jade Rendazzo, who he said loves his tattoos. She is, however, adamant about him not adding any more face tats, saying she'd rather have him add tattoos anywhere else on his body.
Sounds like they're gonna break up, guys. They're gonna get a breakup because she's trying to hold back his authentic self. You think it's because they have no personality and they're desperately trying to be seen as interesting? Maybe. That's true. That's why I have this hat that has Snoopy on it, because I want you guys to think I'm cool. Like that.
But they gotta be appealing to her. Healing his split tongue was the most difficult as it was painful, and he couldn't eat or drink water for days. He also has a slit below his lower lip.
Hey, I guess I could use that surgery because I'm morbidly obese and it's affecting my day-to-day activities. Sorry.
His ears cut off. Now he's experimenting with silicone under his skin, and he says he'll venture into it after his skin is fully covered in tattoos. He's also a father. He says he loves traveling and has already been to the United States and several countries in Europe like Sweden. For the case of Ethan Bramble, he actually regrets getting a lot of his body modifications. So once he had his daughter, he realized that he had to be a more mature person, so things like picking her up from school came into his mind, and then anxiety struck because he's not only affecting his life anymore, now he's affecting his daughter's life. And he also says that a reason for the regret is just having a lot of anxiety. I mean, no matter what, you're gonna be the center of attention. So he's actually on his journey of getting his face tattoos lasered off. They seem to be going honestly like pretty well. So yeah.
Damn, he's getting all that taken off. I guess it's a good thing that he listened to that girl. But I guess that was the whole thing. He said he was like the youngest body mod or whatever. So maybe these are things that you don't get done too young because you might regret those decisions as you get older, right? What do you don't like fully develop to like 25, I think, right? Isn't that what it is? Something like that.
Yeah, best of luck to him. The fetish Barbie. The 27-year-old Austrian woman confessed her obsession with appearing plastic. Wow. She grew up drawn to the goth scene that then pushed her to the fetish scene.
She looks like a fucking Bratz doll. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Damn. We really poisoned some people's minds with like beauty standards, huh? Jesus Christmas. How terrible.
Started getting lip fillers at 18, which she kept going back for every 3 months, developing an addiction. Barbie has since had several surgeries and fillers done. She's currently getting her face Botox regularly refreshed. She's addicted to looking plastic, which has gathered her a following on Instagram with over 20,000 followers and creating an OnlyFans page. She tells people that judge her to mind their business and to let her live.
I mean, this is just proof that men will jerk off to anything. Let's just be fucking real here, okay? Not to be rude, but then we'll literally jerk off to fucking anything. I'm just saying. It's true.
She's currently dating her boyfriend Daniel, who says he immediately wanted to meet her the first time he saw her picture. She told Truly that she's never gonna stop getting surgeries unless it's necessary. She claims she's obsessed and not addicted. She's looking to get her lips bigger and maybe get a larger boob size. Her boyfriend, however, is actually worried about her getting more fillers, which he says aren't necessary, since they're gonna erase her facial emotions, and he needs to see her emotions when he's talking to her, because he's gonna have no idea if she...
Lame. Why would you ever care about a woman's emotions? Like, I don't understand that. This guy's a simp. S-I-M-P, dude. He's a freaking simp.
She's arguing with him, being sarcastic, or being serious. Fetish Barbie is a self-proclaimed disciplinarian of men who says she offers no mercy to men and shows them how to be disciplined and treat women better. According to her, her followers, which are mostly men, shower her with expensive gifts. Other than Daniel, little is known about her family life. It's kind of funny that your boyfriend complains. Stop getting surgeries. I want to see your reactions to the things I say. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna assume we're like halfway through the video, so that means you guys have been seeing my little character on the screen. I really hope you guys like it, because I want to keep doing that. I think it's just a lot easier than my face being on camera. For this video, I'm doing both, but sometime in the future, I think I'm gonna mainly be doing my character on the screen, just to keep the channel refreshing. I know y'all like seeing my face, but I think eventually I'm gonna switch over to my little character. But that doesn't mean face cam videos will stop. Just want...
Is it easier? Maybe it is. I guess I don't really know. I don't do real content, so. But I don't know. Listen, I don't know, because is it easier, or is it actually easier, or maybe like, I don't know, is he going through something like mental health wise? I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't seem like it would be easier.
Wanted to make that clear. Also, since I'm talking right now, make sure to shop at earldoesn'texist.com. The video game drop came out, and we have a lot of shirts focused on video games. So please make sure to go check out the website. You don't have to buy anything, but it would be awesome if you could just click that link and check out the website. Anyway, let's head on to the next one. Araylin Smith grew up in Texas with a very supportive Christian family. She recalls having a happy childhood with her parents being very involved. She told Soft White Underbelly that she graduated high school in 2017, then moved in with her dad in Houston, but never wanted to attend college. Her dad insisted that she needed a college education and even paid for her nursing school fees for a semester. She apparently only attended 1 week of college and then already wanted out. She dropped out after that week and hid the fact that
typical kid, am I right?
she dropped out from her dad for the whole semester. After dropping out, she was involved with a man who abused her and made her feel worthless. He dictated every aspect of her life, including what she would look like in public. After leaving that toxic relationship, she started getting face tats that her ex-boyfriend wouldn't let her due to wanting to control her. She says her tattoos are a sign of...
Are you telling me that it took one dude to make her decide that she wanted to go like fucking crazy with the face tats? Hey, thank you so much for the 3-month member, Jarhead Devil Dog. Love you too, brother.
Freedom to do whatever she wants with her skin, and a retaliation to her ex. She recently informed the No Jumper podcast that she started getting tattoos at 16 years old while being an apprentice at a tattoo parlor where she was groomed into sexual monetization.
Jesus.
On that same podcast, she also confirms to having sex with more than 600 men, which was a big topic of discussion when talking about her.
Did you do it for, was there a hidden agenda to it, or did you do it?
Listen, okay. I'm not trying to be rude, but we started this segment of like, they had a loving Christian home, blah, 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 blah. And then now it turns out they've fucked 600 guys and they're splitting their tongue and getting a bunch of body mods. Was it that loving? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not saying that the parents didn't love her. But maybe there's something... Maybe I don't know. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Because you just felt like fucking.
Monetary gain.
Monetary gain.
Oh, so you were banging for money?
Well, yeah, but let's say I have been sexually interactive or whatever since I was 11.
And how old are you now?
I just turned 23.
Okay.
Since she was 11. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm getting a little suspicious. Did something happen to her when she was 11? Like, I don't know. What the fuck's happening here, dude? This is so annoying. Sorry.
Yeah.
12 years in these streets.
Yes, but
Jesus.
16 is when I started monetary gaining.
Some people refer to her as a demon due to her tattoos and body mods, but she's really softer than she looks. She's also on OnlyFans. A lot of these girls end up on OnlyFans, and that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, if you're gonna spend that much money on body modifications, it makes sense to get your money back through OnlyFans.
Wow, only 7
She recently had her eyes tattooed and split her tongue, which she shared the healing journey to on her YouTube channel. She has a full arm sleeve and iconic butterfly tattoos, which she plans to push further and have butterfly silicone implants. Most of her tattoos are butterflies, an insect that she says.
Damn, and I was thinking of just getting like a God of War tattoo recently, and these guys are going around splitting their tongues and shit.
Fascinates her due to the ugly and delicate stages of development. She's also a professional stripper, which she says funds her livelihood.
Listen, just a question. How does that look when you get older? Like on your old wrinkly skin, you know? Or then I guess you'd have to, maybe you'd have to get to a point where you start, you might have to get to a point where you start like getting like skin tightening stuff just to maintain the aesthetic.
She also explains that she can go through a bottle of foundation just to cover up her tattoos whenever she's going to a location that would be inappropriate to be seen like that. She's still close with her father, who she says she loves, and her mother, who is currently in a wheelchair after years of drug and alcohol use. Her OnlyFans is her biggest earner, giving her an average of 50,000 USD monthly. Now we know why they go to OnlyFans. That is fucking crazy money. Jesus Christ, 50,000 monthly. What if I get tatted up and then I make my OnlyFans? Oh, I'm leaving YouTube. Full-time OnlyFans model, Tuv. At left-handed _ granny. The Indiana.
I mean, realistically speaking, that shit fucks you up, man. Like selling your body like that. Like I'm not saying that like you shouldn't be able to do it. I'm just saying I think that people think it's like a lot cooler than it really is. That shit'll fuck you up. You feel like you're objectifying yourself, you know. Regardless of how like woke we are about it. Still kind of makes you. I don't know, man. I don't know. It still kind of makes you feel some type of way. You know, people are still buying your body, and they're looking at you as like a sexual object. So sad stuff.
Based TikTok star and mother of one has over 20.
Jesus, what the fuck? She's got a whole chandelier hanging from her fucking mouth. What the fuck?
And diamond grills that she flaunts on her page. Of the 29 piercings, 20 are on her face, 1 in her tongue, 2 on her nipples, a frenulum, and belly button ones.
Jesus.
The piercings are so many that she keeps forgetting the number of piercings on her ears. She has over 200,000 followers on TikTok, and her videos get millions of views, with a lot of viewers asking about her piercings and tattoo procedures. She's looking to get a mandible piercing, but hasn't found an advanced piercer in Indiana. She engages with her TikTok fans on lives when getting her procedures, and she also updates them on the healing process as well. Her fans also get curious about her eating, which she proudly shows in several TikTok videos. She's also a grandmother and recently shared her granddaughter in a video that surprised many people because she doesn't look old enough to be a grandmother. Left-handed granny doesn't shy away from telling off.
Hey, black don't crack, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dude? It's kind of true. I look like shit for my age. But hey, what are you gonna do, brother? What are you gonna do, dude?
Stating that she loves how she looks with her piercings on. Aside from her tattoos and piercings, she also showcases a beautiful wig collection.
Okay.
Victor Hugo and Gabriela Peralta. The couple won a Guinness World Record title for the married couple with most body modifications in 2014. Their combined modifications were a record of 84, but have since increased to over 98. Their modifications include a collective of 50 piercings, 8 microdermal modifications, 14 body implants, 1 forked tongue, 2 ear bolts, 4 ear expanders, and 5 dental implants. Damn. The couple have been married for 14 years, having met in Argentina over 24 years ago. Victor is originally from Uruguay and Gabriela from Argentina, where they met in Buenos Aires at a motorcycle event. Their dedication towards each other and the art has empowered them and helped them get through each body modification process. Gabriela says Victor's forehead implants are her favorite and made her want to get some. Victor also says that his most painful modification was a tongue.
I thought they were both bearded, but they're masks. Sorry.
Pigmentation. And Gabriela's most painful were her 3 scarifications.
Okay.
Tiamat Legion Medusa. Tiamat Legion Medusa, born Richard Hernandez, is 61 years old.
Looks like a normal person.
Has over years covered themselves in tattoos and piercings.
Where?
The ex-banker has self-proclaimed to be genderless in a bid to be.
Wow. That's quite a transformation. What happens in your life that you go like, this is how I really want to look? I'm just genuinely curious, man. Because no hate. I'm so curious about that. Live your best life. But what the hell? It seems interesting. Ooh. It's basically comparable to like the people on TikTok now that think that they're like Vikings and they And then they do like those weird ceremonies on have you seen those before? They're so weird. They do like the ceremonies. It's interesting. It's just interesting.
Be the world's first genderless dragon. As a child, they underwent abuse from their stepfather and was eventually abandoned by their mother, who could not accommodate for them because their new husband prohibited it. A stranger took them in and continued the abuse pattern, which founded their desires to disassociate from humanity. At 40 years old, they were a successful vice president of a finance firm and already had 79 piercings, some that they had to take out or...
Well, they should have just stopped doing that, because then they could just torture humanity, because, you know, all these fucking rich people are just torturing people anyway, taking advantage of us. Lowly middle-class workers. She just kept taking advantage of people and their money. Then you could have gotten back at society. Based.
Put back in whenever they went to work. After being diagnosed with HIV, they eventually quit the finance career to pursue the genderless dragon dream. Their online persona is
Why did HIV do it?
They already have a split tongue and ears.
HIV is pretty manageable.
Some more bizarre modifications are the $80,000.
The only issue is, like, my understanding is the medication that you take for HIV. Like, you can't eat after 8 o'clock, and that's torture for me because I'm always eating. You know, I got to do it. Got to do it to survive, baby.
Implants that completely transformed their appearance. Their relationship with their now adult son is a little bit sad, as the son doesn't understand the makeover, which sadly led him to reject his father. Medusa claims that they post their modifications and life online for their son to see and maybe accept their life choices. They've actually undergone more than 20 surgeries in an attempt to become a reptile.
Hey, I wonder if they have a reptile dysfunction. Their relationship with their child is certainly a reptile dysfunction. That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Tobias Mueller and Lena Marie Duh. Tobias Mueller and Lena Marie Duh's love story grew from their love for body modification. They have a combination of 360 tattoos and 54 piercings. Mueller has over 300 tattoos and gets the most attention. He has a split tongue, 4 subdermal silicone implants, an implanted magnet and chip, and a permanent branding. The couple regularly get made fun of on the internet for their extreme tattoos, but tell their haters are too in love to care. Lena is a tattoo artist who is into Tobias' skin, so he hasn't paid for his tattoos since he met her. She's done over 230 tattoos on him in the last 5 years, which he says has brought them together more. While telling their love story to the New York Post, Tobias says he approached Lena in her Instagram messages and they quickly connected. Lena admits that she finds him extremely attractive with his body modifications. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, if you're gonna get made fun of, at least you got your partner with you, right? Am I right, guys?
Sure.
You don't want to get made fun of alone. I mean, they in love. They in love, though. They got that. They got that. Alright guys, that was it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. New single out March 10th. Oh yeah, make sure to go follow me on Instagram because I'll be posting some nice pictures over there. And join the Discord if you haven't already. It's discord.gg/tuv. And I'll see you guys next time I upload.
Okay, cool video.
I want Papa God to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.